NYDA serves as a vehicle to help empower young entrepreneurial ideas, but now it's pushing to mobilize funds for the National Youth Fund to the tune of R2.5 billion from domestic and international sources. This to help convert the dreams of ambitious young entrepreneurs into reality.
For young people who want to play a more impactful role in the economy, buy assets, buy more infrastructure for their companies to size up and grow, we've identified that there's a bit of a limited funding capacity on our side, and hence why we're now launching a fund together with the Deputy President, together with the DBSA and all other stakeholders that are here to say, how can we bring in investments into this fund that allow us to give young people up to R2 million per beneficiary for whatever assets and infrastructure they want to buy, and whatever kind of equipment. We're also looking at land, agriculture, mining, renewable energy, and that's what the fund seeks to address.
The Houghton government pledged its support to the NYDA in its pursuit of funds, but made the point that young entrepreneurs need holistic support.
We know funding alone is insufficient. That is why Houghton has established youth enterprise incubation hubs in each of the 5 regions, providing co-working spaces, business development support, and direct access to procurement opportunities within provincial supply chains. The lessons we have learned is that sustainable youth economic empowerment requires integrated finance ecosystems. No single funder, whether government, DFIs, private sector, can solve youth unemployment alone.
Deputy President Paul Mashatile described the unemployment crisis as being so bad that it needed renewed efforts of stakeholders to more adequately address the mismatch between youth qualifications and what the world of work actually requires through more targeted skills development. But he also encouraged the youth to start their own enterprises as a way to rely on themselves and ultimately create employment for others in the process, emphasizing that the government needed to do its part to support young people in their economic endeavors.
As government, we provide a variety of programs to assist young entrepreneurs, such as financial assistance, business development services, and skills training. Key initiatives include the Youth Challenge Fund and the grant program of the NYDA. This is also supported by the Innovation Fund, which ensures increased access to funding.
Among the attendees were development finance institutions who it's hoped will make some contribution to the National Youth Fund, among other players. The National Empowerment Fund spoke about its current efforts in supporting youth businesses, adding that it does more than just loan them funding.
At the NEF, we do have a set-aside fund for youth, for supporting youth-owned businesses. We provide affordable capital that is blended with grants to make sure that the capital is accessible at the right place. But we don't stop there. We also have post-investment interventions that are available to support youth. So once we invest, we do support those businesses with access to markets, with also access to capability through our mentorship program.
With certain quarters campaigning to remove current transformation laws, Mashatile said initiatives like Triple BEE remained central to government for creating a more inclusive economy and society.
The government has started looking at most of this transformative legislation, including Triple BEE, with the intention to reinforce them, make them work better. So where there are challenges, we'll deal with them. The point I was making is that we can't drop transformative legislation. If there are challenges, we fix. Triple BEE is a very important transformative legislation to empower the previously disadvantaged people, and therefore it will be kept. It will be improved to make sure that we empower more and more people, including the young people who are here today.
The NDA is targeting to raise the R2.5 billion over the next 3 years. Nompumelelo Siziba, SABC News, Johannesburg.